some extreme violence in here. Get ready for it. Hello, Internet. I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the Proximity. I'm about to start a game. Oh yes, and welcome to my Twitch. Yeah, there's a trigger warning and a sensitivity warning. Probably quite important. Not probably, very important. Hello, I'm about to begin immediately. We're live on Twitch, and of course, I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to press the any button to begin a game. Like so. This is kind of experiment. This is probably the kind of the most strenuous thing I've ever tried to record. Well, I'm not recording, I'm streaming. That I've tried to stream. Let's press new game, shall we? See if it works. Keeping an eye out for the sound. Seeing if there are any frame drops. This is all stuff I've got to keep an eye out for. All very spooky. Whew. I guess I press a button.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Shoulder is shaking. Spooky girls in the grim night. Name a more iconic duo. So I'll try not to undermine the tone it's trying to establish. She's presumably a spooky one. Ah, he's got a gun. The spookiest of weapons. Tea. The spookiest of beverages. I'm gonna stop that, I promise.
Ever since
Lanterns.
I've had this dream.
The spookiest of light sources.
It's the
Not true.
inside.
Candles.
A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines. And then the gunshot.
Oh, yes, we just saw that. I have this running on 60 frames per second.
So real. The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin.
But I might want to turn that
I
down.
managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. But part of me I could never fully understand. Well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange.
You got a dirty face.
If they only knew.
A really comfy looking jacket.
That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father.
Yeah. Sorry. No, John.
For his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie.
I was imagining he wasn't dead.
Simple. Just the things he did every day.
No one smokes in this town.
But
So I don't have ray tracing.
stuff wasn't easy.
Because that shit's expensive, yo.
Pull myself together.
So this is on high graphics, and I changed it from 30 to 60 frames
I was almost
per second.
ready. I just
And
had to
presumably
find
I don't
a
know.
special tie clip.
Special time clip. Okay. So this is the game. This is me controlling the game. This is me walking around. There's this woman over here, and I can look at stuff. Oh, what's this? And I'm just seeing there's no drop frames or anything like that. Now it's a first-person shooter. Let's have a look at November 1999, October 1999. Can I look? Let's read the read button. There's memorial, there's a funeral, an ultrasound. God, who moved the funeral to a different day? You don't have to be this busy. Just put it off a week. The neurosurgeon. This is a busy. Oh no, there are different days. Still, this is a busy schedule you got here. Oh, hello, Explodey. Yes, it is the very start of the game though. But yeah, maybe you shouldn't be watching. Maybe you should. You take advantage of. Can you see my face? Because this is the new camera. I think I'm a little bit burgundy right now, but hopefully I'm in sync. If I clap my hands. Yeah, October, very very busy. She celebrating the spooky days of October. I don't know what days that is. It's good. And the game looks the proper detail. Like I don't know. It's not going to have the same detail as my screen because I'm not streaming like full detail. I might be. I don't know. So far, I've got a room. Oh, there's some cat content.
Shit.
Oop.
Yeah. Nice to see you too.
That ding. The ding. It can feel a little strange that you are looking away from the game rather than towards. Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? That's it. Yeah. That is reasonable. I can change that. Let's move my face. So I'm here. So now I'm looking at the game. Yeah. It's a bit of illusion. That's cool. I never considered that. Thank you. Let's find this cat. It's clearly the most important thing in the game right now. Cat.
Jack's room. It's like he never. Damn it.
Let me pet the cat. Pet cat. No,
Jack
there's not.
was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful.
Yeah. I'll have to look at that video. My brother's got a video of Shadow Cat. Thank you. He will send it to me. I'm a little bit disappointed the game won't let me pet the cat, which is a docker point off for that immediately.
I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special.
He said, it doesn't matter how bad the photograph is, I'm going to put it in this really, really fancy frame. All the photographs go in fancy frames. Don't worry about it, kid. I have the fanciest of frames for you, he said.
You're hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
It's because you won't pet the cat! Right, tone, John. This game has a tone, and I will vaguely... Bloody hell, you've got a statue view! We in Britain and in America, also probably lots of other countries, we pushed over a bunch of our statues recently, but not that one. It's a spooky window statue. Some medals. These are I Am Jack's wall medals. Famous line from the Fight Club.
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit.
I thought the left trigger would zoom. I don't even know what game that's from. It doesn't zoom. I would like to zoom. What's the Red Dwarf line? To move the thing closer to your face. Yes.
Come on, Jack. Where'd you put it?
Oh, we're still looking for the
Let's do this
tie
the
clip.
other way.
tie clip. You got to do that. You got to pretend you got a scissors. I've got insight. Okay, this is definitely not an abuse of powers. Oh, it's Batman vision. Batman has ruined so much stuff. Oh, this is definitely a horror game. That's very, you know what I mean. Like Resident Evil style object movement. Anyway. Let's spin it around. Also horror movie. Like, not horror movie. Like, I've recently played Resident Evil. And, like, I didn't realise you actually literally had to spin the items around. Like, I was stuck for ages because I hadn't... oh, yeah, I didn't know the keys would... what flag is that? Yeah, everything else is super clicked down. I've got some keys as well. The Last Goodbye, Funeral Home. A little bit on the nose. A little bit on the nose. I've got some... Do I have memos? I don't have memos. But yes, we're fully in the correct genre here. Although... Nowadays, Resident Evil is a like a first-person shooter. Oh, I'm kind of glued to this screen.
Okay,
So we're half in game, adventure game territory as well, point-and-click territory. Are we not going to leave food out for the cat? I mean, you might have one of those cats that just moshes everything and doesn't have any sense of patience. But, you know, you get one of those machines for that. Yes. 25 gigs. That's how big the install was. But it needed more to download, I think. It was annoying for the download. Yeah. I don't have an amazing PC.
Upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds.
Okay,
Besides,
I managed to exit.
If it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
Okay, I have powers. This is a weirdly nice flat for it being a flat. I thought I was in a house. You've got a copy of 1984. Do you think they only sell beat up copies of 1984? Like you have to get it pre-beaten up. The video. Yes, I will have to look at that later because pausing the stream to look at cat videos is. I mean, it's not going to get me views. Is this a genuine cover for 1984? Either way, I feel like it's a little bit on the nose to include that. Put Huxley in instead. Nobody uses Huxley. Brave New World. Yes, I'm going to look at everything in the house before I leave. I mean, there's going to be monsters and stuff, but like, let's breathe it all in. Put the effort in. I mean, it's a very pretty game, even if I'm clearly not playing on the full graphics. Like I can tell on the lady's. You see, there we go. Yay! Let's put the funeral key in. How do I make the cat food?
Looks nourishing.
Who opens the cat food and then walks away? That shit smells. Coochie to coochie. You cheap fucking cat food. I mean, you can't get them whispers, can you? Because that's all they'll eat, and they'll get very precious about only eating whiskers. It's very weird. Definitely don't do that. But like something better than whatever the hell that is. I have no idea if Americans have
Here
whiskers.
you go. What's your face? Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Yay! This made me absurdly happy to do. I got a cat. I got an achievement. I hope it's like the plot knows, and the only way to win the game is to remember to feed the cat at the start. I'll be, I feel like there's a missed opportunity. Symbolic funeral at this Sierra mine. New best player. After yesterday's summary, Nicholas Belay, the best soccer player in the second sports league. New discovery. Holy hand grenade of Antioch was found of cave of. Hang on. It lets me see closer. That's clearly a joke. The holy hand grenade of Antioch, because that was Life of Brian. The one before Life of Brian. King Arthur, whatever the hell that's called. Anyway, that's a weird comedy reference to put in a horror game. The Cave of Tom Nadashan. Or, like, you can't... Yeah, anyway. Tragedy on Rails. 18-year-old student died during a driving test. Road difficulties. Okay. Do you have a button game that you can press? Oh, yeah, a read button. Cool. Lovely. Let's read all this. A symbolic funeral of the Sierra mine. Miners from Sierra mine came to work today as usual, but instead of flashlights and pickaxes, they carried a black casket adorned with lit candles, a symbol of their company's demise. This is not the death of our mine, says the members of Sierra Mine Rescue Committee. Well, all of them. You've quoted them there. You've quoted... And we will not... We will... Like, is it a particular member of the community? Committee? We will not let our jobs be buried. This casket is meant for the Vistula Coal Company, not to be confused with the Fistula Coal Company, which just digs up all sorts of weird shit. They add not the ad bit I added. I added a bunch of that. Yes, don't worry about disappearing on me, Explodey. I know you don't want to see too much of the game, and I know you have a stream of your own. Because I just saw the Explodey going live on the other screen there. So farewell. Anyway, where was I? The miners have also announced that they will come to work tomorrow. They refused to accept that Sierra Mine was liquidated. Meanwhile, their colleagues continue to protest outside the company headquarters in Taichi, building a symbolic wall in the entrance. Each day, it's all symbolism. I'm playing a horror game, remember? And all modern horror games need symbolism. Definitely no symbolism in Resident Evil, the original. That's not like me being sarcastic or ironic. There is no symbolism in that first game. Anyway, I mean, you can get whatever. Each day, they add another layer of bricks. There are only 5 left until the wall reaches the ceiling. NATO's new mission. Projecting stability in a post-Cold War world. I said that odd. Earlier today, US President Bill Clinton delivered a major foreign policy address to commemorate the fall of Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall, not one of them. The president commended the progress that was made in the last decade towards strengthening democracy in Central and Eastern Europe, while also, let's make sure I drink some tea. What were they also doing? They also did something outlining the challenges that lie ahead. The US leader also emphasized the fact that his country's leadership and involvement have been critical to Europe's peaceful transformation. President Clinton's vision of an undivided, democratic and peaceful Europe has now been furthered by another key achievement, the induction of Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. By doing so, the NATO leaders are hoping to strengthen these young democracies, ensuring their further contribution to the security and stability of Europe. I've just lost sound because it was all just sort of ambient noise for a while. And sometimes my headphones go, what? Nah, it's nothing. There's no sound, I think, if I find. So I'm going to try and take this out and put it back in a second. I can't tell now. But it's very quiet. There's something going on. So, yes. I can't tell if that's alternate universe or if that's real universe. Because when I think of Berlin Wall, I don't think of Bill Clinton. I think of the dude before him. Ronald Reagan? But, you know, that could have been after that. What's the date? What's the year? So it's today, presumably today's newspaper, is, 1999. Okay, that sounds very Bill Clinton. Maybe it's just later. Okay, this could be real world. I mean, not all of it. She has a magical power to see things. Definitely not in the real world, but like...
I believe it's all still here.
Oh, kind of red room. Right. Illuminate the photo for 5 seconds. Dip in the multigrade for 3 seconds. Stop the 3 seconds from the fixer for 3 seconds. So... I don't have a photograph.
I guess I forgot about this one.
Cool.
I can do it now.
I shall. Is it going to be a spooky picker? I don't know why I said picker. It's 5 seconds. Oh, hang on. Illuminate the photo for 5 seconds. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, Dip in multigrade for 3 seconds.
Oh, wrong fluid. I need to apply it in the right order.
Oh. How do I tell what... I don't know. Oh, I'll try that one then. Or did I mess up? Okay, so I'm guessing it's right to left for some bizarre reason. That was 5. I went for like 5 ticks that time. So 3 seconds for this. 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Finally. 1, 2, 3.
That was the last photo I took of you, Jack. Shit.
But yeah, we didn't mess up the photo. Cool. I'm glad we had a couple of versions of this. Right. Do I have any? Yeah, I think. Is he streaming and lurking at the same time? I appreciate the number if he is. If you are, I should say. There's something on the table. No, that's that again. Right. Have we explored this house? Oh, we've not been to the bathroom. Yes, we have. We literally have. Right. Is this the way out? Yes, I'm just gonna have one last look around. And we shall leave this place. I mean, how big is this apartment? I guess it's like American... Are we in America? I don't even know if we are in America. That's the diary. Close this window since we're going out. No, it's just for looking out the window and smoking and being all moody. You know, like, not moody, like atmospheric. I assumed this was the way out. Maybe that's my back door. No, we looked at that. We looked at that. This is our tower room. For appreciating towers, it's a statue, John. Oh, it's the master bedroom.
Weird to be back in my old room. So many memories.
Your room is huge.
Yeah. I used to have a thing for them. Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack
All put in
knew
the
it
most...
well. That's why there's so many of them here.
Majestic of frames. There we go. I tried not to cut her off there. But I don't know how synchronized I am with the game.
Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do.
Right. Yeah, this seems to be working well. I'm not seeing any dropped frames. I'm just, like, I've not been doing this for long, and I did just... I did put a lot of money into buying a CPU, and I guess the CPU is just doing a lot of work.
To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
I'm missing contacts, Dave. Dear Mr. Orkan, we must request you attend the next parent-teacher meeting, as we'd like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Thursday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we're sure you realise that this behaviour is inappropriate to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioural problem we've informed you about, we believe it's high time for us to meet, talk about Marianne's future in our school. Sincerely, Principal of the Primary School, number 7, Zofia Kania. This isn't looking like America, nor does that statue look like America, but like, it might be. But it's an American newspaper, John, isn't it? Didn't it say where we were?
My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out.
Ooh, some spam.
I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
I don't know if anyone else... If we're in 2000, growing up, you would have been in the 90s. I'm not sure. Sick. I'm trying to think of, like... You know, like those games with that dude who... Not surfboard. John, words. What do words mean? Tony Hawk. Yeah, I guess sick would have been about. So, Marianne, 3 years old. Second degree thermal burns. Covering 35% body surface area, trunk and upper limbs area. Suspected inhalation injury. Care management and stabilization. Early wound. Yeah, like, why wouldn't this be America? It's got, like, English writing. I don't know why, I just saw the statue and some of the things. It's like rich person America. It's different from the rest of America. So, early wound coverage, respiratory support initiated. Fluid resuscitation initiated. Ooh. I don't know how to make you a mod. But I will make you a mod, so you can do that. But when I figure it out. Farewell, Explodey. Godspeed. I shall have a great scene. You too, Explodey. Care and management. Pain control initiated. Patient placed on high flow oxygen until carbon monoxide poisoning ruled out. Okay. I completely missed what she said a second ago. Right. We read that already, didn't we? Where is it? Right. What's in here? Oh, it's a ICU. Oh, no, yeah, sorry, we read that already. Can't open the drawers or anything, but look to that picture, I believe. It's the orphanage picture. Those are the butterflies. We saw them flutter by. I think we're ready to leave. To begin our grand adventure in horror and dimensions. We fed the cat. These are the most important thing. We're going to leave all the doors open. For stop. I kind of like to look at these walls, but I appreciate the camera angles as well. Are these other flats? Are we in flats? It kind of looks like a flat. There we go. Yes, I think we are. Nothing this way. It seems like we're going to walk over and find ourselves in observation with Rutger Hauer. Do I have a run button? Possibly, but I have a button that makes it go vroom. That's also for having moody cigarettes. Atmospheric cigarettes. The most atmospheric of pastimes. We're going to calmly walk where our destination is. I believe it's a funeral. We're going to bring the fun to the funeral. Or at least...
Jack,
I mean, I guess we're not.
taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
The gift of burn marks. You now look gnarly. Yes. I've got magical powers. It's a curse. Is it? Are your magical powers a curse? The last goodbye. Oh, this is a great place to die. You don't even have to pay to move the body. Just carry it down. What was that? Have a look at this. It's a person with an umbrella. Okay. Got a very good view of that door. It's gorgeous. Don't say that, John. No puns.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't what? We What? What does that say? Weeds get out? Who doesn't... What? Weird 2 get out. Weeds get out. What do you mean, who doesn't? Well, anyway. I'm sure that's not super important. Did I clap when I come back? I hope I did. Oh god, this is our maximum speed. Maybe we were supposed to go through that door. Oh. This is the funeral home. Oh, there it is. We have a key. It was our funeral home.
Jack's in the prep room.
Those tables. Those side tables. I don't see them too often nowadays. Alright, this means we want to go to every room that isn't the prep room, investigate them, then come back to the prep room. I can tell you this, we've not dropped any frames or anything, but my PC is on full, like, fan noise mode, which makes sense. Okay, name of deceased, Adam Nowak. It's a Polish name. I think. This really is observation. Is that why it's got a really similar flat system? Because they like... Yeah. It really, like, as soon as we stepped outside, it really did feel like I stepped into like a more idyllic observation. And it's why I didn't think we were in America. Because it felt like a European country. Which Poland isn't. Is it in Europe? Like it's Eastern. I don't know, I'm terrible at geography. I know it's a part one of those. It's not reversed, am I? Anyway, it's a male. Date of birth 2/5/1976. Krakow. Anna Stanislaw. University student. Married. Date of death. I don't know whether that's 9/10 or 10/9 because the American system and the English system. I would say that was the 9th or the 10th. It might be the 10th or the 9th. 1999 by car accident. Embalming. What's a cosmetician? Jack. Miss Nowak brought funeral payment confirmation today. It's a cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so we'll need to find someone else for the funeral. So Jack runs the funeral parlour.
Here it is.
Oh, so it turned out we needed to come in here first anyway. There they are. Jack and Marianne. Marianne are trenched together. No, that's not what that means. There's a candle. Is it a candle? Oh, they're candles. There's a Jesus and a tree. Right. Symbolism. How many viewers? I think it's just me, but that's fine. I'm surprised no one's curious about the medium. A brand new game. But the makers of... I don't know. The games this company made. Hang on, was it Crow Team? Did they say Crow Team? Anyway, let's explore the other rooms. If we can. That's the prep room, which means the room I skipped wasn't the prep room. Nope. Let's prep it up, baby. Prep it up, baby, prep it up. Not atmospherically congruent? No, I had a word in my head and it left as soon as I started talking. Anyway, it's not in keeping with the atmosphere of the game, is the point I was making. Let's go down here. I did play a game about funerals. From the Hitchhike Odyssey. From the Hitchhike BLM bundle. And so it taught me about a bunch of this stuff. I only played half an hour of it That's how much I play those games, because I'm trying to play them all. But, you know, it might have taught me.
Not sure if I'm ready for this.
They made it less, kind of dark and grim and moody, because it wasn't a horror game. It was a game about going, hey, you know, death doesn't have to be this miserable thing. Everyone experiences it. It was kind of a nice idea for a game, to be honest. Like, it's this thing that people are going to have to go through. People work in that field, which are going to teach you about it, and you know how being a funeral person is kind of a nice thing.
Hey, Jack.
There's Jack. Come on down. Oh, I can't reverse my decision. He must come out. It's a thing I've successfully done. Maybe it's a stealth sequel to that game. I can't remember what it was called. Something to do with funerals. I put on this cool jacket. I think I've got a cool jacket on. Very comfy looking jacket, as I said before. Repeating myself. All this jacket talk. There's Jack. Jacket. Oh, there's your tie clip. No?
I got your special clip. No. Where's your tie?
You have to go all the way back to the house to get the tie. Oh, there it is. Combine with tie clip. Yes! There's mechanics going on.
Snazzy. You wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright. We have achieved a
I didn't
thing.
expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out.
Oh,
There.
I think I briefly disappeared from existence
Guess
there.
you're ready. But am I?
The upside down camera view symbolizes that something's very wrong with this world. Right. Worried, there's a little bit of a haze on my green screen, which wasn't obvious until it got bright. Since there's no one watching me right now, I should probably have that fixed.
Oh, can't you people read? The sign says closed.
Well, all those lights are making this buzz as well. Right, but we're not going to be able to investigate it. Yes, epilepsy warning, folks. Oh, that was a spooky shadow. I saw you, spooky shadow. I know your shenanigans. Enough of that, ghosties. Oh.
Guess you felt it too, huh? And then it happened, as it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
Oh, where is that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Marianne? Marianne, are you crying, my child?
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay,
I
Jack.
know, I can't just... What?
Let it go. It's not important.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear? Oh, why is it so cold in here? Child, where is that damn notebook?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet little Marianne. What would I ever do without you?
Jack, don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack. It's gonna be fine.
You know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
No risky stuff then. Huh? All right?
All right, Jack. Now, get some rest.
I need... Oh, yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
Yeah, a little bit of shadow right there. Right there. Oh my god, gotta fix that.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid. But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love
Well,
you
you're a
too,
psycho
buddy.
pump.
I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided. Torn between two realities. But no. I was the only one. Or so I thought. We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne,
Who is this?
you don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Look, if this is a joke,
You need to listen
She does
to
have
me,
a bang.
Marianne.
okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What? Who is this?
My name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got, I'm...
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you. I don't even know you.
It all starts with a dead girl.
What did you say?
The Neva Resort. Find me there. Please. The light, it's almost gone. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.